Sergei I. Sikorsky was born into an aviation household. He grew up watching his father, aviation pioneer Igor Sikorsky, build the famous Sikorsky flying boats and clippers for Pan American Airways and many other airlines. Household visitors included the Lindbergh family, Colonel Jimmy Doolittle, Roscoe Turner, Eddie Rickenbacker, and many other aviation personalities.
Growing up in the Sikorsky household was a very exciting and I think a very stimulating period of time, and especially wonderful if you loved aviation as I did.
Sergei's first flight was at the age of 8, seated on his father's lap in the co-pilot seat of a Sikorsky S-38 amphibious aircraft. It was at that moment he decided to pursue a career in aviation. Sergei followed the development of the VS-300, his father's prototype helicopter. He later flew in the helicopter as a passenger, with his father at the controls.
My first flight in the helicopter was also in the VS-300. After it became a trouble-free machine, Dad cut a small hole just in front of the main rotor shaft. We C-clamped a board into the structure. We didn't tell the FAA about it. And that was the seat for a very light person. There's not one single element that stands out in my mind as much as that first flight on the helicopter with the VS-300, when I realized that Dad had busted all the laws of aerodynamics and had created a totally new machine.
In 1942, he started his formal aviation career at the Sikorsky factory as an apprentice and a very junior mechanic on the helicopter. He then enlisted in the U.S. Coast Guard.
During World War II, I served as a mechanic in a helicopter development squadron base at Floyd Bennett Field. Commanding officer Frank Erickson was the man that created the concept of the rescue hoist, and I was involved in quite a few of the tests and the demonstrations that went on, trying to show the utility of the helicopter and the fact that it, with the hoist, provided what I call the missing link between the air and the ground. As far as I'm concerned, that was probably one of the most important parts of my life.
After the war, Sergei studied at the University of Florence, Italy. In 1952, he joined United Aircraft, the parent of Sikorsky Aviation. Sergei completed a series of assignments in Europe and East Asia and played a critical role in the introduction of the S-58 and CH-53 heavy transport helicopters into the German armed forces.
That was, I would say, a moment of very great pride when the then president of Sikorsky Aircraft privately turned to me during the course of a meeting, and after the meeting was over, he very privately said that you probably, with the winning the German CH-53 program, you did probably save the life of Sikorsky Aircraft.
He flew many American and European aircraft for business and pleasure. Returning to Sikorsky Aircraft headquarters in Stratford, Connecticut, he continued to support customers and operators of Sikorsky helicopters around the world. He retired from Sikorsky Aircraft as Vice President of Special Projects in 1992. In retirement, Sergei remained active as a consultant and goodwill ambassador for the company. On May 16, 2019, the flight hangar at Sikorsky's Stratford headquarters was renamed the Sergei I. Sikorsky Flight Center. Sergei called the dedication his life's single greatest honor and expressed his admiration for the dedication of Sikorsky employees, past and present.
I have fond memories of Sikorsky Aircraft to all of you here in the room, to all of the people that predecessed you, all of the people that's literally starting in the flying boat days and going on through the helicopter days. I would like to thank you for creating Sikorsky Aircraft and for making Sikorsky Aircraft what it is today. Thank you very much.